Monday, Monday, it will be Monday, Monday. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am back in the store. I'm going to be back in the store until Wednesday. And then I'll be leaving Wednesday, probably about 1 o'clock. We're leaving for our camping trip with Adam Hurt. Oh boy, that's gonna be a nightmare. Boy, camping with Adam Hurt is like camping with a I don't know. It's just, it doesn't make sense. Camping with Adam Hurt is like camping with a novice. That's really what it is. No. Here's what it is. So here's camping with Adam Hurt is like camping with a person that doesn't like camping. Okay, so they get all the amenities that they have at home and they bring with them, so that they feel like they're not camping. Okay. That's just my opinion. Now, I'm not saying that that is the truth. I'm just saying that that's just the facts, okay? Now, I want to say something to everybody based on what I did on Saturday. I don't want people to have a misconception of what my diet and my health is going to be based on my my kind of camping. We call it, oh, brother, that's not even camping. I don't even know why you even say that. That's ridiculous. So everybody knows that I went on this persimmon precision imaging, and they did a scan of my neck, and they did both of these arteries right here. They checked my blood pressure of my legs and my arms. And yes, they found out that my blood pressure is high. That's really what they discovered, is that, and we all know what my blood pressure is. I do it every day.
Attention, please. Please keep silent and relax. Keep the cuff at heart level. Start measurement now. Measurement over. Your systolic blood pressure is 158 millimeter of mercury pillar.
158 over 101. I knew that's what it was going to be. Now, I think the air conditioning is not working. I just think it's not working.
Are you there?
Where are you?
I'm on my way. Why?
No, where are you though? Where are you located?
I'm at the Circle K getting gas.
You know, where though? What Circle K?
The one in BG near the university.
Okay, if you could do a quick stop at Home Depot and I'm gonna text you the size of filter I need for the air conditioning. Do you have any cash and I'll reimburse when you get here?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna text you the size. All right.
All right, sounds good.
20 by 25 by 1. What are you doing here? He won't be here for about 20 minutes. All right, because he's running late. I don't know how to print labels off.
Hey, Dad. Can I have the big gun up there for my
No, you're not gonna. No. You can't buy anything every time you work. You understand? You can't just buy things. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
that big AR up there?
I don't know. I have to think about it. I'm not gonna make a decision right now.
Well, you haven't sold it like forever.
We've sold 50 of them.
In the country.
All right, let me print a bunch of labels for David so he can pull orders. Daniel's up to my computer, so I can't do anything on my computer. Here. So we're helping Daniel out. He's trying to get the drywall done at the house.
It's almost done.
Okay. No, he hasn't even started, okay?
The drywall?
No, because he's got to mud it and everything. The house isn't even done. If you want to contribute to Daniel's house, just super chat us, or you can send us a PayPal donation to bcyyoung@gmail. If you want to donate to Daniel's house, you just bcyyoung@gmail. That's 2 Y's. BCY and then young@gmail. Donate to Daniel's house so that we can get this house finished. No, don't touch those yet.
Printed to save one of those. Can you print it to save ones? Ah!
Frankie, what are you doing? So I have a problem with Victor Rodriguez. Victor Rodriguez needs to call me. I'll be getting the... Okay, now why is that always reconnecting? We should be in the bank. Okay, yeah, bank. Trying to reconnect. Wireless connecting. What?
Yeah.
What?
Do you remember Blue Oval Racing?
Yes.
He's got cancer real bad.
Wait a minute now, Blue Oval. Why does that sound familiar?
You remember he would call you Joe? He would give you a hard time sometimes. He was kind of like Jeff Hansel. He reminded me of Jeff.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
Blue Oval Racing. He hasn't been on. I haven't seen him on the channel in a while, but yeah, he's got cancer real bad.
Really?
Yeah. So.
What is it with all of a sudden all this is going on? All right,
Well,
we'll pray for him
right.
today. Okay, thanks.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
All right, so I don't know why my Facebook is not working. The signal is not connecting. And I have no idea why. Another Hot Wheel. Another big wheel. Sold another big wheel. Another big wheel. A ton of cap guns. Unbelievable. I don't know where these guns go to. I just don't. I cannot believe the amount of guns we sell. It just blows my mind. Oh my gosh. It just never ends. Unbelievable. got a lot of gun oil. I'm gonna open up the sea containers. Okay, I think I got things all set, ready to go for today's show. Sorry for the delay. Adam just called me and said that Blue Oval Racing has got cancer, I guess. And we need to pray for him. Lord, we just pray for Blue Oval Racing. He is not doing well. And we need to be keeping him in our prayers. Now, David did something yesterday, and I'm going to let him explain what he did yesterday. Explain what happened to you, David.
Wait, what?
Explain to the audience what you did yesterday. Huh? Remember now, it all is based on what you did, okay? Here, tell them in the screen here, live stream. What did you do yesterday?
I got baptized.
You got baptized in Jesus, in Christ, right?
Yeah.
Good. And do you feel like you're a new person or you're the same old David?
No.
You're the And I told him, I said, things don't change immediately. It's a slow progression. I'm 67 years old and I'm still not perfected. At least I don't think I am. No, I got a lot of flaws. Okay, so yes, air conditioning. 20 by 25 by 1. HD is fine. So on Saturday, for some reason it feels very humid in here, but it's air conditioned. I don't understand. It just feels humid. I feel sweaty in here. Maybe it's very hot outside, and coming inside I'm a little humid. So on Saturday, I did the unthinkable. I went and had my body checked, and they checked in my carotid arteries, and those are perfect. No problems on my arteries. Flow is perfect. Little to no plaque. These arteries right here, perfect going down to my legs. Now, I'm not going to be pompous, or I'm not going to be show off today. I'm just going to tell you this. Yes, I agree that I need to, yeah, that's perfect. I need to do a little bit of weight control. You know, I need to probably walk more. I totally agree. I need to cut my salt down, I think. And I'm going to start buying Mandy, $1. Let's see, 150. Mac will set up his lemonade stand. I am going to I'm going to start buying no salt butter, and I'm going to see how that butter tastes. No salt butter. I think that will cut down on a lot of my salt, because I use a lot of butter. And I think if I cut the salt out of the butter, I think I'll be better. It's the fast food that stole it to your bride. It's the fast food that you're doing. That's Bryan. Your broccoli time. Okay, well, first of all, let me explain to you about broccoli. I will never, ever eat broccoli. Okay? It is the most tasteless vegetable on earth. It has no flavor, has no taste. There's nothing redeemable about broccoli. It just makes your crap stink. Stay away from fast food. Bryan, whatever happened to flying RC planes over the weekend? All right, well, let me explain to you, Anthony Bateman. Flying our airplanes has to do a lot with wind. Okay? And yes, I did want to fly my airplanes, but the wind was a little rough. Broccoli does not have, broccoli does have to have a lot of taste. You have to steam it. You probably boil it and and shit it out. Okay, that's absurd. If you're a good flyer, the wind, you should know, not with small airplanes, you're not. Stay away from slow food. Zebra can't challenge their spots. I am taking the airplanes. We are taking the airplanes to camping this weekend with Adam. And I'll have Adam as my cameraman, and we'll do some flying there, along with my sailboat. We are doing that this weekend if it's nice out. Now, my daughter-in-law gave me spinach, and that is pretty good. All right, so that's about it in the way of my health. I knew exactly what it was going to be. I'm not saying that I know everything. I do, but I'm just, you know, it. You got those? What are you doing?
Going to the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. If you're done with those orders, take them onto the table and lay them down. Make sure they're sorted right, and let me know, and I'll give you a couple more orders to pull. Here, take that out of there. Okay, so I want to show off. These are probably, I will admit, that these are probably the best new Auto World since 23. The packaging is perfect. The cars are perfect. The only problem with this assortment, okay, which is the Thunderjet 500, Retro-Rama is the Ford Mustang does not have a guy inside of it. That is the Retro-Rama. Look at that. That is just a beautiful car. I love the packaging. 1960s packaging right there. That is the 1960s packaging. Okay? 1960s packaging. That's it right there. That is what we have right here. 1960s packaging. Retro-Rama. I mean, if that doesn't speak, I want to collect it. I mean, you got 8 choices to do that. You got these VW Beetles, which are absolutely beautiful. You got one with a number on it and one not. It's just blue and red. And they all have this Retro-Rama on it. I mean, it's just a beautiful, it's an eye catch. You know what this is? It's an eye catching. Immediately you look at it. See, the thing about this is that immediately you look at it and this is saying, hey, this is Aurora. You know it's Aurora. And every package should be like this, okay? I'm just telling you. Because you're trying to get that. See, that I'm 67, so I grew up in the 60s. Or I was from you know, I started having conscious in 1965. I was 5 years old. 6 years old. 1965, I was 6 years old. I was just now learning what things are going to be, okay? Not until I became 10 or 11 did I finally click. And when I was 12, I was introduced to Thunderjets by Aurora. Okay, now, Ed, get over it. Let's see. Get over it. Get over it. All the world is never going to put you guys in their cars. Use the colors BB for the tank and glue it. It looks like a helmet. I don't understand that. Ed Bravosky. Who is Ed Bravosky? Well, I found out that the filter was shot. So we have the VW Beetles. That's car number 1. Car number 2 is, and again, this should have a guy in it. Now, it does have a roof on it, but it should have a person in it, this Corvette. It should have a person in it because it has a, well, it doesn't really have a bottom. It doesn't have a seat. Actually, it does.
Where's this dumpster? Where's the dumpster assortment?
The dumpster assortment? Let me see. Watch out. Get out of my way.
Thanks.
I said, get out of my way.
Junk box. Industrial.
Dumpster, that's the big one. That's this one. But you got to check the number, make sure the number correlates. They're all through here, okay?
And 43768.
It's the same. 436843. Yeah, one of these will work though. It's the same thing. How many do you want the industrial? 2s? Huh? Why'd you have 2 then?
What's the factory collection?
Right here. dumpster, you want the factory, which is industrial factory 43. He wants a 43 and a 79. He wants one of these. Oh, wait, there you go. This one here, he wants one of those, what is that, medium? Large, they're right over there. That's a large. What number is that?
This is a BBP. This is a jump class.
That's the large. That's the large right here. David. All righties. Now the next car. Are we arguing a lot today? And you're going to eat donuts and a Coke.
This one's yours. That one's mine.
All right, so we have the Corvettes, which have the Retro-Rama Thunderjet 500. I'm telling you that Thunderjet 500s are the most, it is the car of the century. And then the next car, which is the Mustang. Again, the only thing that would make these Mustangs sell out every time. I'm not saying these are not a nice car, okay? They need to have a guy in them. If you look at any car that Aurora came out with in the 1960s, they all had drivers in them. Convertibles. They all had drivers in them. All of them. Every single car. Why? And I told Auto World, I told Richard, I said, Richard, you got to put a guy in these cars. Same thing with the Speed Racer and Racer X. Put a guy in them. It's very simple. And you would sell twice as many cars. Now, I'm not saying these are not nice cars. They're beautiful looking cars. Now, I'm sure that there's somebody out there that's making guys that can go inside these. But Retro-Rama, look at that. Corvette, Ford Mustang, VW Beetle, look at that. And these are available right now to ship. Oh yeah, baby, they're shipping too. We are selling a ton of these cars. A ton of them. A ton. Now, the last car, which is my favorite because they don't do a lot of this car. They don't do a lot of this car for some reason. Now, this car needs to be done in extraction. This car right here. The 1960 Buick Riviera. And what they need to do is a 1972 Buick Riviera, I think it is. My dad had a Buick Riviera. He said it was his favorite car, his Buick Riviera. And it was a beauty. Okay. Hey Siri, What was the best-selling year for the Buick Riviera? 1985. Oh yeah. That yeah. 1985 Buick Riviera. Boy, that shows that gives you the Buick. Look at this car. This really shows the mafia all over it. Look at that. Look at that Buick Riviera. Check that Buick Riviera. Game changer. You're right. If you put a whole family in it, included with a dog. Oh, I totally agree. You put a whole family in this Mustang with a dog in it, you got an instant hit. Instant hit. This thing would sell out within days. Now, I'm not telling somebody something they don't already know. I've told them at least 20 to 50 times, okay? Put a guy in your cars. Aurora had guys in every single car they made. Now, this is the Riviera. These are beautiful. The red and the green, great contrast. I love the packaging. Thunderjet, absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Thunderjet, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You couldn't get a better looking packaging to basically say to yourselves, wow, that's Thunderjets. I remember Thunderjets. You know, if you walk into a store or you go to our website and all of a sudden you see this packaging, you're going to say, holy cow, I remember Thunderjets. I remember Thunderjets. Okay? And this is a Thunderjet right there. I need Victor Rodriguez to call me ASAP. Victor Rodriguez needs to call me ASAP because we have a problem with this order. All right, so we got the Riviera. We've got the Corvettes. And these are selling like crazy too. I'm so happy that these are selling. It just is real exciting when you see a new assortment and they are just selling out like crazy. Now, a lot of people will say, well, I'll just wait and get them at Hobby Lobby, you know. Listen, if you think, let me put it this way. If you think that you're going to go to Hobby Lobby and you're going to walk in there and they're going to have all 8 of these cars, or they're going to have maybe 50% of the cars that you want, okay, you're delusional. Because the collectors have already been to Hobby Lobby. They've already scalped them, okay? Now, is Hobby Lobby going to get another assortment? They might. But all you have to do is go to I know I'm a little high. I'm right at retail. I'm right at where they're supposed to be retail. Mac Henry, thank you so much.
Oh, do you need this?
That goes right there.
Well, you didn't put, you got to cover that.
No, that's what it is.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Take it out of the drawer. Make sure you put the receipt right in the drawer.
Stick pads, wow.
I found it. I found the car right here.
Did you?
Yeah, wrap it and ship. I told him to ship today. Daniel started. I've got them all printed out here. I got him started pulling. All right. What? I've got it right here, the large factory. I put it right there. The small one is this one here. No, this is the factory. This is it. What's the number? 99. I think we still have a bunch of that down at the warehouse.
I don't think so.
Yeah, there is. I saw it there when I was down there. We probably need to get the rest of that and put it in a sea container too. Not that I don't want to distract you today. And that's something I'll talk to Sarah about. But I printed all the orders. He's pulling orders right now. I printed all right here. I haven't sorted them. No, I didn't know how to do that. I just printed them. Why? Daniel will freak out. Just tell him that your dad did it. I'm not gonna freak out.
Yeah, but then we like can't listen to my dad. And then all of a sudden you freak out, and then he goes, "We gotta listen to my dad."
Okay, so we sold all the cars I listed last week, nearly gone. And so we're going to list, look at I found. Oh my gosh, do we have a Coke in here? I don't have I have a cold Coke. Oh my gosh. We are ready for donuts. I'm allowed to have donuts. My doctor said, Bryan, you're in perfect health. I was 10 in the first grade. Changed filters 2 to 3 months. Well, first of all, I have not changed the filter in the store in a long time. That's my mistake. I'm going to buy a bunch of them when I get off today. Now, what happened to my Frankie over? Frankie over. Frankie over. Where is Frankie? Unbelievable. I would probably never leave. Did Frankie, did you land Mars yet? Frankie Young over. Frankie Young over. Frankie. Frankie. All right, so let me explain to you the rapid radios, okay? I am 66 years old.
You hold it more longer, Dad.
No, Frankie, I've been talking correctly. I can hear Daniel's perfectly, or David's perfectly. What are you doing? Over. Frankie, over.
I am listening to you on the TV because I can't hear you on the walkie-talkie.
Okay, well, you have it probably turned down, Frank. And you don't need to be watching television. Unbelievable. That's all I swear Kathy does is watch TV during the summer. Frankie, over.
Oh.
What? Over.
you want?
Well, first of all, you're not going to be in the house. You're not going to be in the house watching television all day, okay? First of all, I want you to go to the shed and put 10 bottles of Coke, 10 cans of Coke, some of the water, the rest of the water into the refrigerator in the new camper. Over. I can't hear him.
Otherwise, stuff will just start piling. We don't have enough room for multiple, so
Frankie.
we have to make sure we use the space efficiently.
I am doing.
Okay, well, for some reason, I'm hearing you on David's, but you're not pushing the button correctly. If you can't use these things correctly, you're not going to be able to use them. Over.
You have to press the button and hold on to it.
See,
I
now,
do, but it,
why is it doing that?
maybe because
Bryan and I are too close together.
Can you hear me? Over. Frank, can you hear me? Over.
I didn't hear you normally yet.
Over and out. Now, what did Mac Henry tell you to do? What did he tell you to do?
Yeah, Brian.
What?
You sound normal. Think you can't have two walkie-talkies close together in the store.
What are you talking about?
Farther back into the church parking lot, you sound better.
Let's go, guys. Come on, let's get stuff done. All right, so we got all these cars here. VW Beetle. Rivieras.
Dad, did you just say cans or just... Dad, did you say cans or bottles?
Get cans and bottles over.
Okay, I'll get 5 of each.
Get 7 of each over.
Okay, over.
I don't think he knows how to use it. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Okay, so we we're having another amazing day of sales. We had an amazing day of sales on Saturday. It was staggering. I can't tell you how amazing it was, but all I can do is show you some Benjamins that I can just show you a couple Benjamins that came in on Saturday. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, I had the most, I would say the most disturbing dream I think I've ever had in a long time. But I dealt with it. Okay, so don't want to hear you. Okay, so Anthony does not want to hear me. Why does it? Remember those lane changing tractor trailers? I think AMX track, those are still around. Out of range, boss. Okay, so let me explain to you the rapid radio. I found out the details to these on Saturday. Okay, so rapid radio is basically a cellular phone, but it's just a walkie-talkie. You buy them, you can buy one, you can buy two, you can buy three, you can buy as many as you want. The more you buy, the cheaper they are. You basically get 1 year of free service when you buy them, okay? After that, they basically get all their data from cellular towers, okay? And they share the cellular towers with AT&T, Verizon, all the providers. And you basically can talk to anyone anywhere in the country. So if I had one of these and I had a guy in California and he's got cellular service, it's like a push to talk on Sprint. That was the best feature on Sprint, was push to talk. Hey, what are you doing, David? Or, hey, what are you doing, Frankie? Over. Are you getting the pop? Over.
Yes, yes. So, yes, I'm getting the Coke into the camp.
You got to learn how to use this thing, Frank. I really mean it. You got to hold the button in firmly. You talk, and then when you're done, you say over.
Say over.
Yes, Brian, this is Victor Rodriguez out of California. It's 7:30.
You were in spread. Leave a message.
So for example, if you bought one of these, you could buy one of these, okay? And when you set it up, you want to set it up under my group, which is called Be Young, okay? So you could set your Rapid Radio under Be Young, and you could basically click and talk me anytime you want, okay? If you just bought one of them, and when you buy it, you say I want to be part of Be Young as the group, okay? And you'll be a part of my group. And you could just, hey, Brian, what are you doing? Over. Never mind, Frankie. Go back to work. All right, so we had a good weekend. We had a fun live stream. That was an awesome live stream. Daniel is hopefully getting the drywall done tomorrow. They have to have it done by tomorrow because on Wednesday they're coming in to do the rest of the electricity or the electrical. It's hard for him to push the button when his other hand is packing his pockets with snacks. Unbelievable. In the Oval Office, LOL. 1 Adam 12 over. Brian's original handle. So, so these are the latest assortments. This is Auto World's Retro-Rama. And there's 4 cars. You get all 4 cars. You have the 55 or the Volkswagen, the Corvette, the Mustang, and the Riviera. All 4 of them. And I love the packaging. The Retro-Rama packaging. Now, isn't that cool? One of them is green. Now, why did they do that? So that is green, but the other ones are blue. That's interesting. I wonder why they did that. Round 2 Corporation. Round 2 Corporation. Round2.com. Oh, okay. Round2.com. Huh. That's the red Riviera. That's sweet. Who's that? Retrorama, the Mustang, the pink Mustang and the tan Mustang. Look at that. Red interior. That's 1960s right there, baby. Look at that. Retrorama Mustang. Retrorama. The Buick Riviera. Look at that, Buick Riviera. Retrorama. Retrorama. Those were the days. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Those were the days. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. Okay, so we have the Retrorama assortment, SC431, probably the best assortment in the last 4 years. And the reason for this assortment, I'm telling you right now, this is an eye-tracting, this is a Gene Dancing Machine, the Gong Show. I was going to be on the Gong Show. I applied for the Gong Show back in 1975. I was going to be on the Gong Show, but I never could get to California. Just so everybody knows that I was going to be on the Gong Show. I was in the local talent show at the Wood County Fair, and I won 3 times $50 back in 1970s, which $50 back then was a lot of money. And that is the Riviera. Buick Riviera. And we have the red and the green Buick Riviera, SC431. These just came out, baby. It just came out. Yesterday, Friday. We got them Friday, plus we got a restock of my other favorite assortment, which is the across. Now, see, this is what they should have done is they should have done across Thunderjets across America. They should have done the retro logo, and they should have done it in the original Auto World packaging. Now, these are great cars. These are the 57 Bel Airs. 57 Bel Airs. What a beautiful car. Bel Air and a Thunderbolt. We got a Bel Air and a Thunderbolt. Look at that Thunderbolt. Unbelievable. A Bel Air and a Thunderbolt. Yeppery, a Bel Air and a Thunderbolt. Oh, those were the days, my friend. And then we have the Daytona Dodge Charger Daytona. Look at that baby. Yes, there is a GoFundMe page. If you go to GoFundMe, let's see here. What's it called? GoFundMe. GoFundMe page, Daniel Young. Young. I don't think that's it. No, that's not it. Bryan Young, Daniel's house. Right here, home renovation. Home renovation, okay? Home renovation. You got share. I'll share it again on Facebook. Okay, let's get Daniel into the house. Please donate. All you have to do is go to support Daniel's DIY home renovation. Bryan Young, donate. Daniel's donate. Man, I put that up last year. Man. We were still ripping it out. Now we're almost done. I already have a donut.
I want a donut.
No.
You eat them all?
Well, if you go to you'll see my listing. Be the first to donate. And nobody's donated. Oh, well. We've tried. We've tried. DIY Daniel. Bryan, Frankie, and David should do donut time all together as a family. You're rich. You don't need the money. Daniel needs the money. I don't need the money. Daniel needs it. Holy cow. The biggest the biggest thing we found out after buying this house is we should have just torn it down and just put a single wide or a double wide. But the thing about this is it's going to have a better, higher value. Okay. And if he adds on to this, okay, it's just going to increase the value of the house. Okay. I'm going to live in it in the future. So, it's something that, you can debate about, and say, well, how should we do? We should have done this. Everybody could have said, youlda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. They needed a house. Okay. Obviously they got 4 kids. It's not big enough for 4 kids, but it's going to be their own little place. Okay. It's going to be their place. All right. And that's what matters. That's all that matters. Okay. I had a trailer for 6 kids. Okay. We had Kimberly, we had Catherine. Kathy gave birth to Catherine December 23rd of 1999. 23rd. So I was in the hospital and Kathy came home just before Christmas. Okay. And we had 6 people in the house, or 5. Okay. Because we lost Derek. We had Cameron, we had Kimberly, we had Ryan, Daniel, Lincoln, and Catherine. 5. We had 5. And that's when, in January, I went to Spain, okay, with my company, and that's when my wife called me in January and said, hey, we think we found a house. And when I got back, we went to look at it in February, and we closed the deal in April of 2000. 26 years ago, we closed on the house. 26 years ago. And that's when we moved into the house that we're in right now, 26 years ago. And see, what you don't have to, okay, first of all, you don't have to donate to GoFundMe. If you just go and buy one of these cars, that's good enough. Okay, so the thing about buying something from my store is you get something for it. With GoFundMe, you don't necessarily get a tangible item. But if you buy something from me, you're going to get something, and we're going to get that money, which then helps us, keeps the business going, helps to fund the house. It's because all the money is all together. It's all one big, it's called generational wealth. They call it generational wealth, where all your wealth is within your family, okay? That your family owns everything, okay? And then as the family, they're part of it. It's called generational wealth. And that used to be the standard around America until about 1950s, and it started to go away, generational wealth. So, I mean, if you want to buy something, go buy one of my exclusives. Buy the 55 Bel Air. Buy this car. If you want to help Daniel's house, go buy 2 of these. Invest in 2 of these. Now, I didn't get a chance to talk about this on Friday, but what happened with Starship on Starship 13, launch 13 on Friday, was absolutely amazing. They thought that the Starship, when it landed on Earth again, that it was going to blow up, and it didn't. They were able to recover the entire Starship 13. And even the Super Heavy that landed off the coast of Starship down in Texas, and they were able to cover that. The amount of money, it's amazing. It's amazing. No. You misunderstand there, Ed Bravosky. The Starship, it was all about tests. They wanted to see, because this is what I found on a later video, they wanted to see what would happen if they didn't have all the thrusters, if they could do certain maneuvers. It's all about testing all the different functions of the engines. That's the thing. Now, are we ever going to go to the moon again? No, we're not going to the moon again. And the reason why is that the moon is hollow and it is a megastructure, okay? Now, I don't want to say anything to anybody, but I think everybody knows who Ed Bravosky is, okay?
It's Snuggie.
It's Snuggies.
God damn it.
Yeah, so Ed needs to come back a little bit. That's what I just said, Mr. Tinker. It was a test. They need to get to the Starship orbit for lunar modules for NASA. Yes. Democrats GoFundMe. So here's the situation that people aren't understanding. And I had this very clearly shown to me by this economics or this professor. And he went through a very detailed. What are we doing here? Are we having conversations? Okay, we can't do this. We have to work.
Right, no, so he said, why does he keep saying the word Snuggie? I had to explain it.
Oh.
I had to explain it to him.
That's his
But I'm
nickname.
organizing the
All righty, all right.
so anyway,
All right, so
it's not a joke.
so I had a No, you don't have to retract. Okay, Adam, you don't have to do that. Okay, Adam, you don't have to retract. Oh my gosh. Poor Ed. Poor Ed. See, Ed needs to redo how he says. He needs to be so incognito that no one would ever know that he's Snuggles. Just like, hey, Bryan, that's a great idea. Hey, Bryan, I love those cars. Just simple one-line sentences. Hey, Bryan, did you see about Falcon 9, how that launched? Now, Adam, you do not have to delete Ed, okay? Because Ed, we had a talk on, oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind. Here we go again. We're starting all again. SpaceX stock is at 110. I know, I'm buying more of it. Oh, so about 10 years ago, I bought 20 shares of General Electric, General stock. I don't know what happened about 6 years ago, 4 years ago. That stock split into 3 different companies. And one of them was the medical, which they did all that scanning that I did yesterday or Saturday. And those shares are absolutely out of reach. Okay, for people that can't do what needs to be done, not some of those that has twins and more kids on the way, they need food and roof over their head. Work boys, vacation money boys. Okay, spend more money for the people on Earth who are starving and homeless, not for the spaceship stuff so much. Okay, well, first of all, let me explain to you about spaceship. Okay, about how that everything this thing right here, this device that I'm using right now, all this technology that I'm using right now is all because of the Apollo program. If we did not have the Apollo program, none of this technology would exist today. We would not have the internet. We would not have microcomputers. We would not have cell phones. We would not have any of this technology. Now, that's not saying that it would have been invented sooner or later, but it wouldn't have been invented at the rate it was in the 1980s. That's the facts. Now, you could deny that. You can say, no, Bryan, that's not true. Well, I'm telling you it's true, okay? I just, I told you. I told you. Come in very small. You cannot, you have a tendency to literally burst your bubble within the first 5 seconds. Okay. All right. So, Mike Fiegel, for people who can't do what needs to be done, someone that has twins and more kids on the way, they need the food and the roof over their head. Okay, so let me explain to you about we live in Ohio. I live in Northwest Ohio. I bought basically 2 acres, maybe an acre and a half of land for about $35,000. About $35,000 for an acre and a half of land with a house on it that needed some work. Now, there's one thing that I always remembered about a famous movie that I saw in 1979. Stocks will fall, crises will happen, but there's one thing that people will always buy. Land, land, land. And that was Lex Luthor in Superman. People will always buy land. And that is exactly what we did. Is we bought property that probably should have been torn down, but you know what? That's the way it is. What are you doing? Are you pulling orders or not? I haven't seen anything being pulled or nothing being shipped.
That's because we're working on it.
I don't see anything being. I see you just sitting there talking with David.
Because I'm going over the orders.
I don't want to go over the orders.
Got to know where things.
I know that, but he's doing it. You should just pull and ship what I'm what's over there right now. You don't like to. You have a system that you like to do, which just drives me crazy.
The system is what Danny put in place.
Really? To take forever to ship an order out? Oh my gosh! Guess what time it is? Well, I found out. Oh no, because see, this is the problem. You're sending me these huge text messages. It can only be 1 or 2 sentences. That's it. Oh gosh, I unbanded him, and now he's sending me thousands of text messages. I'm a forgiving guy. Okay, I like to forgive. I like to kind of give somebody the second chance. Okay, but you know what? Sometimes people just, they like to, see, already he's sending me 10 messages, okay? It's like over and over and over again. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so last Friday we thought, that, guess what? We thought donuts tonight. We didn't think there were going to be donuts. Did his best. Sweet. Donut time with Bryan. Have a donut. Have a Coke. Yes, that's how we start the show. Woo-hoo.
Sent Frankie out on a bike real fast. Said, bring him back, don't make it last. Came back light, I said, hold up, wait. He said, they smell
too good.
on the way. Half are gone, but that's just fine. We still go live. It's
Donut time!
It's donut time. It's donut time. With Bryan.
Team Bryan.
Have a donut.
Have a Coke.
Laugh it off, it's just a joke. Camera on, chat flies in. Slot car fans like, let's begin.
You don't need one.
Workbench full at TinkerToys.
You fat.
Sugar rush for all the boys. Powder on the hands, can't feel my face. Still keeping up a steady
Peace.
Frankie Naughton did just fine. Fueling up this donut time. It's
Donut time. With Bryan. Have a donut. Have a Coke. Have a slot car.
That's
What it take, Coke? There are donuts tonight.
Frankie did
Yes,
his best.
Sweet.
Sweet. It's donut time. It's donut time. With Bryan. It's donut time. Have a donut.
Have a Coke.
Yeah, that's how
We start the show.
Sent Frankie out on a bike real fast. Said, bring him back, don't make it
Last.
last. Came back light, I
Said,
said, hold up, wait. He said, they
smelled too good
on
the way.
Half are gone, but that's just fine. We still go live. It's
Donut time.
It's donut
Time.
It's donut time.
With Bryan.
Have a
Donut. Have a Coke.
Laugh it off, it's
Just a joke.
Camera on, chat flies in. Slot car fans like, let's begin. Workbench full at TinkerToys. Sugar rush for all the boys. Powder on the hands, can't feel my face. Still keeping up a steady pace. Frankie Naughton did just fine. Fueling up this donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time. With
Bryan. A donut. Have a Coke. Have a slot car.
That's
What he spoke. Yeah, baby. Okay. Now, that's what it's all about. What it's all about, baby. Have a donut. Have a Coke. Yeah, baby. It's Bryan Young. It's donut time. What was I going to tell you guys? Something happened a couple days ago. I was going to tell you. What was I going to tell you guys? Well, just everybody know. I want everybody to understand that yesterday, I had one pop yesterday. I can't say I didn't have a pop yesterday. What happened on Saturday that was amazing? I did the body scan. And that my carotid artery is completely clear. So my blood going to my brain is perfect. That's going to keep my brain moving and everything. Now, is my blood pressure too high? Yes. Why did Speed Racer go from 139 to 299? Let me check. Speed Racer Mach 5 set. Let's see. 129. They're 129. The Speed Racer set is at 129. I don't know where you're seeing it at a higher price. Speed Racer at 129. We have 13 Rally 4x4 sets. We have 38 Bree Datsun sets left. Outback Overtax say, yeah, man, I wish I had more of those. Wow, I wish I had more Ratfink sets. Man, we just sell so many race sets. It's amazing. We sell so many sets. It's almost crazy how many sets we sell. And then I had a guy call me that said that he bought a Victory 400 for $800. I wish I could get 400 more Victory 400s. I would buy 400 more. Let me put it this way. If Craig Lundquist was still there at Auto World, I would have told Craig, hey, you need to redo the Victory 400. I'll buy 400 more of them. And he would have done that. He would have made those, and we would have them right now. That's all there is to it. Frankie, did you get done that job over?
Yes, I did get.
Where are you located, Frank? Frankie, over.
I did. Over.
What are you doing right now, Frankie? Over. Frankie, over.
I did get it done. Over.
Where are you, Frankie? Over.
I am just finished doing the job you told me to do. Over.
You're still not listening to me. What are you doing right now, Frankie? Over.
Painting in my room.
Unbelievable. So, I don't know what you're talking about in the way of the. Did the Speed Racer go from 139 to 299? No, it's at 129. Really, the Speed Racer set's at 129. Man, I remember when I had the zombie set. That was a cool set, the zombie set. Had a taxi cab in it and a zombie Baja Bug. That was a cool set. Man, all the sets that we went through, good grief. All the sets that we've gone through. I just can't believe it sometimes, the amount of sets that we've sold. Gosh. You would think that they would have a little more, Speed Racer sets at, yeah, I've got it at $129. I don't see where you got it at $299. All right, I want to do something in the vault real quick. We sold 5. We sold 5 Samurai slot car or RC cars. This is probably one of the best-selling RC cars that you can get. Really, is this one right here, the Samurai. And it's an amazing car, really. These are the Python. It's exactly the same car as the Samurai, but the Samurai is more of a pickup. Arton Senna set. That's a nice set. Blues Brothers set. They did that way too many times. They did way too many Blues Brothers sets. Way too many Blues Brothers. Speed Racer set. Here's the Speed Racer with the Mach 5, but it doesn't have any people in it. That's the Speed Racer set. It's got a loop on it, white track. Go, go, Speed Racer. Go, Speed Racer, go. Go, Speed Racer. Go, Speed Racer, go. I like how they put away stuff back here. They just, nothing's ever put away. Nothing. Just a mess. and I have to clean it up. This is not hot. This is a toy. That goes in the other room. I put it out there a million times. I always end up back in here. We got the Victory for the motor racing Motorsport 500, which come with the Camaro and a Charger. That's a nice set. And speed boats. We're going to be testing all these boats on Thursday. We're going to be I'm going to be taking one of these. We sell them here at the store. All this stuff. Remote control tanks. Goliath. We've got one left, Le Mans. After having, I had over 100 of these. I have one left. Oh, you know what? I had a guy call me. Snuggie sent me way too many text messages. All right, so had a guy call me on Friday. Holland, Ohio, is that Holland? No, it's not Holland. That's it right here.
Telephone number 51343259663. Can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hey, it's Brian Young. You called me on Friday about all that stuff. Give me a call or give me those images, okay? Thanks. Bye. All right, so we got some RC cars. What am I going to do with these? RC boats. Blues Brothers set. Blues Brothers set. Rally 4x4, DTM set, Carrera DTM set. Those are nice sets, the Carrera DTM, Carrera NASCAR. And then the Hornby set, we've got the Hornby American Dual set. Street American Dual. We still have the scale. If you want a scale electric set, we still have scale electric, and this is the Street Dual set. Mustang and a Camaro. We got these at a great price too, by the way. And then we have the hot new sets that we are carrying now. Which is the pole position set. This is a deluxe pole position set. And that's the SCX, new SCX set. I gotta do a video. I gotta clean this out. This is totally wrong. Everything in here is wrong. They got everything down at the warehouse. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. S3, S4. All right, so that gives us more room in here. Let me put these. So I don't know how many of you guys are train enthusiasts, but I bought some train cars a couple days ago. I got some nice ones actually. I'm gonna put these right here. So we're gonna be listing. I got some really nice engines. I'm gonna list these engines on our website. They're gonna be a good price too. Actually, I'm not gonna overcharge people. I'm gonna keep them probably under. I'm gonna keep them about $100. And then I bought a bunch of LGB. If anybody wants a bunch of LGB, I've got two LGB sets. I'm gonna be listing these soon. The LBG stuff probably tomorrow. I've got a bunch of LGB trains and track. If you want to buy a bunch of LBG stuff, it's out in the warehouse or sea container. I bought a LBG collection, pretty cheap actually, $250. So the Speed Racer set is for sale. And got the Dodge Charger Daytona, which is across America. That's the new car. We've got all the Jeeps. As a Bryan's bargain, you can get all the Jeeps, 7 Jeeps. And what's his name didn't buy a single one of them. I was very disappointed in him because he wanted a bunch of Jeeps. So I put a bunch of Jeeps up for sale. He didn't buy any. Then he says, well, they're too expensive, Bryan. Well, wait a minute. What do you mean they're too expensive? Unbelievable. I gotta fix that. I think this gun is finally shot. Oh, it is shot. It's got a broken mechanism. Somebody broke it. I must have. No, that's not broken. Is that broken? See, they don't keep any guns in here anymore, which is disappointing. Man, it smells so good. We must have sold 20 guns this weekend. It's crazy. The cap guns are just, it's almost disturbing how many cap guns we sell. It's just literally amazing. Unbelievable. How many guns we're selling. It's almost staggering. It's almost staggering how many guns we sell. I can't believe it, honestly, sometimes. How many guns we sell.
3,400 is...
None of them are in here. No guns are. I don't know why he even has these here.
You gotta talk, that's a, hey.
I know.
You
know.
He's smart in some areas and autistic in others.
Really?
This is where that is evident. So these are where the caps are at. The caps you were looking for are these ones right here. They don't look anything like the picture. In fact, they're a separate item altogether. However, they are the same caps and they're a substitute. And they're 208, right? So this guy is getting 2. This is a different guy getting 5. So this guy that gets 2, he gets 1. And he's actually getting an extra 8. So whenever you do that, you got to put how many caps they're actually getting. You just write it. Actually getting extra so many caps, right? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're gonna work on that one, and then 45 should be in the sea container.
Yeah, we just got in all those
Yeah,
guns.
we
Somebody left the
should've.
sea container open too.
Zach did then,
Yeah, I know.
because I'm like
No, I know.
always trying to figure out,
Who did it?
right?
It's always you though, but you're always blaming somebody else. So that's the
yeah,
problem.
no, Danny has Zach doing a lot more shipping, and
You know, he pulls on Saturday.
yeah, it's not helping. All right, David. Tell that's where those caps are at. Okay.
So here was the last time. Here's the last time that Auto World did the Dodge Charger. Okay, this shows you how long ago it was. So this came out in 2000, 1999. Pretty sure. Let me double check. This came out in 1996, and this is across America 26 years ago. They had not done this body since 26 years. They haven't done this body since I've been in business. The Dodge Charger, Daytona, they had not done one assortment with this car in it. That's why this thing is rare. Especially this right here. 1999. This was Johnny Lightning days. This was before Auto World 2. Or round 2. This is before round 2. Just before. He sold the company in like 2000. Tom Lowell did. And then he bought it back in 2003, I think. And that's how it started. Then it was called round 2. He's going to be doing it again. This is going to be called round 3. Unbelievable. 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 Next week, we're going to be starting a whole new program next week. So I hope everybody's ready for next week's show. Starting next Monday. We got a whole new show starting on Monday. Fred Lorenza car right here. Fred Lorenza. No, this is the extraction body. That is the Thunderjet body. You don't understand. This is the Thunderjet body. These are Thunderjet bodies. These are extraction chassis. Completely different chassis. Very few of them made. Very few of them made. Very few made. Very few. I got to put some business cards in my wallet. There's one thing I don't understand, Mac Henry. When I was doing shippies, I would do 10 items at a time. I would pack 10. Now, see, Daniel and everybody says, oh, I was terrible. You know, I just, sometimes I just get so mad. I want to lose it, actually, but I can't. You know, it seems like anything that I did was wrong, okay? Everything that I did was wrong. Anthony, I think there's a big problem with the $800, but Bryan won't call me back. No, I lost, I messed up your phone number. You got to call me back there. Victor Rodriguez. Call me again, Victor Rodriguez. Call me again. Call me again. Send me to the moon. Call me again, Victor Rodriguez. Call me again. Send me to the moon. I've got to send this to my customer. Bryan, you have to remember Danielle is a private. You are an officer. You call the slots of the business.
The people that have the flashing lights on the back of your car are here.
I don't think we have any postal stuff going.
What about this one thing?
That's UPS.
But the post office is right across the street. Are they coming?
Oh, I know why. I had it on mute. I just had it on mute. I had it on silent. I couldn't hear the ringer.
Bryan.
Yeah, I had it on mute. I couldn't hear the phone ring. That's why I couldn't hear it.
Oh, okay. Something was going on.
Yeah. Hey, listen. The red Corvette, the red Mach 1. You know, I'm doing all these cars so fast, and I misplaced it somewhere. How? I mean, I know it's there somewhere. I just can't find it, but I want to hold your order up. Is there something else I can send it to you as a substitute?
I don't know what is also available right now because they were selling pretty quick.
Yeah, they are selling pretty quick.
Brian, so here's my issue.
Let me. Yeah.
Can you give me a second? Okay, so here's my issue. When I placed the order, I called you on Friday.
Yes.
I realized there's only
one of these cars available.
Yes.
And a lot of okay, so I fully understand that. That's why I called you. I wanted to make the order. But then you also told me, or you told the group that if you wanted to make a special order, we could call you for a discount if you, it's up to you for us if on a large order. So that's what I did. So then on Friday, you said you'll get back to me, your son, and no one ever did. So
Right, I know.
I called back at the end of the day, and then Mac Henry picked up, thank God. And he told me that 2 of the cars that I had ordered were already sold, so because you didn't get back to me in time.
Right.
So now I lost the sale. I lost the cars
Right.
I wanted. So I ended up having to buy other cars that were much more expensive, $175 a piece.
No,
So,
I understand. I probably shouldn't have. See, this is my son tells me I shouldn't do these things because I put myself in a predicament like this, and that's.
You do.
I do, and I'm not going to do it anymore because.
Yeah, if you're not able to follow through, that's a problem.
No, it has nothing to do with follow through. It's just no time to follow through. I don't have any time.
Okay.
You know, Dana, the problem is, you know, we're just understaffed, overworked, and overcommitted. I overcommit things. We're understaffed. And that's the problem, really. That's the problem. Plain and simple.
I can understand that because you're a small family business.
Yeah, we're trying to get these cars out, you know, and I'm trying to list the cars, you know,
the car you said that's because I'm a big Mustang guy. I have 3. I got 2 real Shelby Mustangs, and I have a Boss Laguna Seca Mustang. So I love real Mustangs. So that's why I have a lot of Mustangs slot cars. But I got the real deals. But anyway, the car that you don't have or can't find is what exactly? It's a Mach 1. You said?
Yeah, it's the red Mach 1. For some reason, I was looking all last week for one car that I finally found on Sunday. It was right in front of my face, but I didn't see it at all. I'm literally losing my mind, honestly. And so I don't have any quiet time where I could just go out in the shed and kind of look around, because then 100 other people call me and I just don't have enough time. Plus I'm overworked, I'm underpaid, I'm 67, I'm getting old. I might as well just retire and go into a nursing home.
Well, that's what I'm trying to. I'm retiring later this year, but I'm not going to a nursing home. I'm going to Utah, or the Mormons can have 2 wives. No, I'm joking.
That's not funny. That's not funny at all. That's not funny at all. I'm appalled that you would even say that you'd want 2 wives.
It does. I know. I already had a heart attack.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know. No, but I had a real heart attack, so 2 wives would put me in the grave.
Yes, they would. 2 wives would put you in the grave.
Yeah, so I'd rather just run slot cars.
That's right. Just slot cars. Yeah. That's all you have to do is slot cars.
Yeah.
I have a ton of cars that I haven't even listed yet. Let me call you when I'm done with the live stream, and we'll make a deal. Okay? I want to make you happy. Okay?
I appreciate that.
All right. I'll call you when I get done. All right? Hello, Bryan Young in Ohio, Wayne, Protinker. You called me about all that stuff.
Yes, sir.
Do you have those images you can send me yet or not?
No, I don't. So
shoot.
I work around Cincinnati, but that's at Brandonmore, which it was I think it was REH.
Yes.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, wait a minute now. All right, so is the stuff that have you been to the stuff yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a picture of a piece of the product.
Yes, that's fine. Send it to me. But what I'm saying is, so you've been to Brandonmore, okay, right?
Yeah.
You've been in the building in which this stuff is located, correct?
Yes.
All right. The last time that I was with REH helping her move all that stuff around, they had taken all the stuff that she had left and they put in this side building that was right across from the big building. It's in a little tiny building.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, gee, that's going to be holy cow. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what's in there. Oh my gosh. And there's no way you can get more. Can you send me that image of what you have?
Yeah, if I can work my son's being.
No, that's fine. Just try to get it to me. Try to get it to me today, and then
I already called my grandpa to get more photos. He didn't understand when I asked him. Yeah, Friday.
I know exactly what. Okay, listen. When Bob Haynes died, Kim, his daughter, started taking over things, and they had a bunch of stuff at Brendamore. I helped them sell about 90% of it, and the rest of it they moved into this warehouse. Okay, well, she didn't want to pay the storage fees anymore, and so it just kind of lapsed. I know exactly what's in it, but I want to make sure that it's not been rummaged through. Okay, because I know
the only rummaging, quote unquote, is just what me and Grandpa did Friday just to see what was in it.
Oh, okay, got it. All righty.
But that was just like we opened up a box from like a few different skids, and we're like, oh yeah, cool. This is a shitload of track that's 9-degree curve, and then a bunch of rails and stuff like that.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. There might be even sets there. I don't know if they still have the sets there.
This is the picture I took, and I mean, there's a ton of these in there.
Yeah, text that to me, and then we'll contact tomorrow, okay?
All right, sounds good to me.
All righty. Bye. Unbelievable. Arbuckle, you got to stop these long text messages. So Brendamore is where Bob Haynes would store all the stuff that he bought. Okay, and their storage was very cheap. You know, it's basically a pallet. But you know, sooner or later, that all adds up. Well, in 2016, I sold 7 trailer loads to Robert Malta, which got rid of 90% of what was in Brendamore. And then all the race sets I got, which we brought down here. And then she moved what was left at Brendamore into this smaller building that was next to their big warehouse. It was just a little, it used to be like a, well, really what it used to be was a powerhouse back then. It was basically where the furnace was and all that kind of stuff. And it's been there since 2016. And I thought all that stuff was sold back in 2020. It hadn't been. It's still been in that warehouse. Well, anyway, this guy bought all this stuff, and he wants to get rid of it now. I've got to find out whether I go, if it's worth going down and getting all the rest of that stuff, because it's not scale. It's SCX old track. It's all the black track. So I have to decide whether the black track is worth or just scrap it all. You know, that's what I have to do. Yeah, the amphibious airplane we have, we're gonna demonstrate this on Saturday or Friday actually, in Michigan. So this is an amphibious airplane. It's called the Turbus. It flies in the air. It flies on the water, and it's brand new. It's $69. Pretty sweet, actually. Let's just show you what it looks like. Where's my box cutter? Always missing something. Mike at Hobby Planet. New airplane is back. Amphibious. How much? $69. It is the RGR 310. Let's see. RGR 310. Three available. They're $64.99. $64. And they fly in the airplane. They fly in the air. And they fly on water too. They're kind of like a boat. Pretty cool, actually. Bring one of those ASD. Let's fly in the Beyond. No, I'm not going to fly it in the fountains, you bozo. Unbelievable. Mike's Hobby Planet. That guy's crazy, Mike is. He's one of those millennial boys. So it's $64.99. $64.99 for the amphibious airplane. 3-way RC fun. We're gonna fly that on Friday with Adam Hurt. Hey, I don't know if the guy that's been if the guy is from Iowa. Hey, do you remember what? Hey, what's that guy from Iowa's name?
John Laughlin.
Yeah, write his name down and his phone number. I need that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna maybe go. So I'm going to be going to Vegas at the end of August. Not the last week, almost last week. Anyways, I think if John Laughlin's on the way, I might do the Iowa route, which is the upper. I hate going the Iowa route, but I might do it to go see all of his Hot Wheels, because Mike at Hobby Planet, he basically sells a lot of Hot Wheels, and we're gonna sell them on Whatnot. We're gonna sell a lot of Whatnot stuff. Okay, now what happened to my box cutter? What happened to my box cutter? Right here it is. It's right in my pocket. It's been in my pocket the whole time.
Right here.
Right in the pocket.
The real question is what happened to all the box cutters?
I have my box cutter right here. I don't know what you're doing.
It's right next to your keys. So.
Got it right in my pocket here. All right, let's see what this RC airplane boat looks like. We're going to fly one of these on Friday, okay? Oh, wow, that's pretty nice. Wow. That is pretty sweet. Look at this thing. That looks pretty cool. It just glides on the water, or you can take off. That looks pretty cool. Comes with extra props, power supply, and a rechargeable battery. The remote is right here. One thing nice about these are kind of universal remotes for most of their stuff. And these are available right now at ProTinkerToys.com. So if you want to buy one of these before we do a demo, you go right ahead. Go right ahead. We're going to demonstrate this on Friday at the pond where we're going with Adam Hurt. Oh, come on. What is getting snagged in this box? we're going to demonstrate this on Thursday. On Friday, I mean, Friday. We might do it on Thursday because I'm going to bring a bunch of electronic stuff. I'm going to be flying my biplane, flying a lot of airplanes this Friday. I want you to demonstrate your most expensive airplane. That's the red flag. Yes, I'm going to fly the red one. Well, I've showed my camper to 1 million people. And nobody has bid on it. No, the red one's junk. I bought it a total junk. 99, don't waste your money. What do you mean the junk? If you don't like it, bring it back. Send it back. I'll get a refund. My battery's about ready to die. All right, guys, we're going to sign off because I got a lot of things to do today. We got a lot of great deals. We got Bryan's Bargains. I'm going to be posting more cars up today. When I go back to the store or the shed, I'm going to be listing more cars. So check out all the new cars I list. Plus, I'm going to be listing some other things that aren't slot cars. I got some trains I'm going to list. What else? We'll be in the shed tomorrow, shed on Thursday or Wednesday, and then we leave Wednesday night, and we're gonna do a live stream, maybe driving there, and then we're gonna do a couple live stream of airplanes and things like that with Adam and I. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for watching the live stream today. God bless everybody, and we'll see you. Oh, and don't forget to pray for Blue Origins. Blue something, trained or slot cars, because he's got cancer. We want to keep him in our prayers. Okay. All righty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this...
Your knife is right here. You left it on the counter. You need a pen.
All right, I'm going to go get... I got to find that other Mustang for Rod Rodriguez. Anyway,
yeah, did he call you and give you a piece of his mind?
Yes, he did. But you know what? That's the way it is.
Yeah,
all right, guys.
He gave me a piece of...
Well, no, that's fine. I told him, we're trying.